Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today while I do another Is It Art journaling page. Last time I want to apologise for chopping off the bottom of the page. I looked at my camera and I thought it was in, but obviously it wasn't. So I'm so sorry about that. And hopefully I've put my camera up higher and given it a bit more room, but I still don't know whether you can see it all. My camera says it can, but hopefully it still stays like that when I've uploaded. That was half the problem last time. So that was my page last time. So this time I'm going to be doing something completely different. It's called Vintage Chronicles. So I've got some, because it's a vintage vibe kind of collection from Uniquely Creative, I'm going to be using this damask stencil. So I don't know if it'll come out very well because I did use some re-inker spray on this. So hopefully it'll be okay. So I'm just going to be doing it sort of in the middle of the page. So just a little bit here. It's always a bit of a guesstimate. It doesn't matter if I cover it over. Down here on this side. This is not a, as I said, did I say this wasn't a Uniquely Creative stencil? I think it's given to me in Happy Mail, so I think it looks like a Kaiser Craft one from, just going to try and go up a bit higher for this one. So just a little bit. Okay, see how I go and whether I need to put more afterwards. So I'm going to start off with this element here. And it's going to go right in the middle. And I forgot to go get my cardboards. Hang on. My cardboard pieces that I use. I'm going to be doing a thicker one today. About there. Yep, perfect. I'm using 450 glue. I've just decanted it into a little bottle. Somebody asked me where I got the bottle from. I just got it from a cheap shop. No, not one of those like Cheapest Chips or reject shops or like that. It was a little independent, you know, those ones. Funnily enough, I don't have any in our shopping centre here, so I was lucky to get this from a shopping centre where we took my mum to do something. So I'm not going to stick that down just yet because I want to put some things around it. So I'm just going to glue everything down around it. Glue that down last. The reason why I'm calling this Is It Art Journaling is because I don't really know if art journaling is something that can be done just with basically paper. And because every art journal page that I look at seems to be done with paints and things like that. The closest I'm going to get to doing any inks is the stenciling. So all of these things are from the collection. So it's going to be a bit of trial and error. Oops. Just going to go there. I did have a bit of a play yesterday, but I bet you I don't remember how I set it out or what it looks like. And you can't take a photograph, so I'm using my camera for, using my phone for recording this. So let's hopefully this works. Gotta make sure it's not too much. Still too much. I don't want it to be extra layers on top of the window. Just want to have it underneath this particular. And this goes still too much. Goodness me. Let's put more glue out after all that fussing about. So I'm feeling a little bit pleased and a bit chuffed that I'm nearly at the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I want to say thank you very much for all those people that have subscribed to me, and I specifically want to say thank you very, very much to all my, there's a number of subscribers who regularly post comments on my video, and I really, really appreciate those people doing that, because it just helps me with feeling that what I'm doing is good, is watchable. It's hard because you don't know unless people say that, you know, like, if you don't like it, you know, that's fine, but if you need to make a comment about that, then people ask you to do it in a constructive way. I've been actually very lucky. No one's actually made any unkind comments with my creations, so I'm really lucky like that. But I do know that it does happen. I'm lucky that everybody I know who writes comments writes really lovely comments, or says something like last time. Somebody did say, your bottom's out of shot, Kate. And I'm thinking, yes, I know, sorry about that. It's so annoying when you think it's all right and it's not. And I don't check the whole video, which is very slack of me, I know, but I just... what I was going to do, can't remember now. So just building up around the window is the feature. So I'm building around the window, trying to remember to do it sort of like in a triangular fashion, because that makes it more pleasing to the eye. So that needs something under there, doesn't it, really? It's going to pop up all the time. I think I could probably stick this down now, otherwise it's going to be... Excuse my head, sorry if it's in the way. Is my head in the way? Sorry. Just putting glue on that now. Need something under there, so maybe a foam mount, because I only need a little bit of lifting. It's stuck. Tiny one, sorry. Okay, there. Probably wondering why I've got this up here. It's because I want to do something up here, but I've just realised I need a bit more of the damask stenciling. Let's see if I can go over what I've got here. Probably not. Just trying to line it up a little bit. That's it. Where was my little element here, and I'm going to put that down. And I've got something else I was going to put around it. Where is it? Here. Okay, let's just put that down first. I'll come back to this bottom bit in a minute. This main feature here. Was it going to be that one? I've got all these things here and I can't remember what I was going to do with each one of them. Just going to leave that there for now because I've just got a feeling that that's not what I wanted to do, but that's all right. We will work around it. Right. What else am I going to do? I was going to do a heart here. That can go up on foam mounts too. Do you think? Or no, leave it flat. This was in the wrong spot. This is from the Creative Cuts from the collection. Oops. Too much glue. Not going to go down now. Yuck. Got glue everywhere. Why isn't that going down? Because it's butting into the cardboard. Okay, that's why. Try that. Glue everywhere. Just want to get rid of the glue, just a minute. Too much glue. It'll spoil it. Got all the glue off now. I'll probably find some more in a minute. Okay, so I need something on this side to sort of balance it out, so I might just cut this off a little bit. That's definitely going to go there. I think I'll just raise it up a little bit, just a few foam mounts on that one. Don't need lots. The thing about using mounting cardboard or makes for a very fat book, because this is in a book, an old book that I had lying around. I thought I'll use it for this. So I want to use a butterfly. Is that the word I'm looking for? God, I tell you, sometimes you just get so, you're trying to get so involved in what you're doing that you forget to sort of speak. And then when you go to speak, you're thinking, well, where was my conversation? Sorry. That's just going to go up down there like that, double layer butterfly. And now we're going to do another clock. Just there. I don't, because I did play with this, but this is probably not what I had in my head. But I did know that I wanted to have a little cluster up here, just to sort of balance it out a little bit. So where's the other little bit here? We just do just to balance that out a bit down here, maybe, or not, because I didn't actually have this in my playing this little element here. I think it just needs to be cut a little bit more again. Because otherwise it gets too big, the cluster gets too big, and you don't want the cluster to get too big because this is the main cluster down the bottom here. This is just a balancing one. Yeah, okay, where am I up to with the little bird? It's going to go up here. It's a vellum one, so I'm just going to take the acetate off and pop it there. And the butterfly is going to go here. Pretty, such a pretty collection. I love the corals with the blues and the whites. It's just okay. And there was something down here because it's just still not, I had a bit of a more trailing thing. That goes there. Just need to come down here a bit more, I feel. There's got some leaves here. Maybe some leaves might help. Or here. I think I've got this viewfinder in the wrong spot. I think it should be down a bit further. That goes there. Do I need a little key, do you think? This is the thing, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to have one or not. I wasn't sure where to put it. I think it really goes here maybe. No. Perhaps so. Trouble is, it's facing the wrong way. You can't see the key element, the lock element, I should say. Just going to put a bit of coral in to sort of match the coral up here a bit. The bits that were cut off other projects. Just to sort of keep it balanced. Oh, it's glue there. Just going to put that there, just cut that off, I think. That nearly covered all the damask that I did before, so I have to do some back over the top of it. Oh, too much glue again. The trouble with putting in this bottle, it's hard to get out of the big bottle, but sometimes putting in a little bottle it runs everywhere. Oh goodness me, look at the glue everywhere. Gosh. So yesterday we had a lovely day. We took our grandsons to the zoo, and our son-in-law, it was his turn to look after our granddaughter. Look at him and my daughter take it in sort of turns. And he took her to the zoo. He said he was going to go to the zoo as well, so we met them there. And that was good because the three kids get on really well. Our granddaughter's the youngest one, but there's not much difference between her and the youngest grandson, so in age I'm talking about now, sorry. Not very clear of me, was it really? So the eldest one was having a wonderful time with the map and where we're going to go now, and he wanted to sort of determine where we were going, so that was good. It was a really lovely day. Loads of people there at the zoo yesterday. Might put lots of kids in with their vacation care groups, because you could tell they belonged to vacation care because the staff were sort of like in uniform. Some of the staff were in uniform, similar sort of colours, and the kids sometimes had the same kind of hats. It was good. It's always good to see people enjoying. I know some people were a bit anti the zoo, but it does serve a purpose in helping with saving some animals, and because in South Australia we've got a big zoo, big range zoo, about an hour away from where we live, maybe an hour and a half, which we haven't been to, because to go there you have to go around in a bus because it's such a big place. I want to put that somewhere, but I don't know where to put it. Just feel that something's not quite enough. Or is that enough? Don't want to overdo it, Kay. Got a bit of vellum stuck to my fingers there. I want to put that in there, maybe. So much glue everywhere. All over my fingers. All over the picture. And Adelaide Zoo is very lucky. We've got the only pandas in Australia. And they're on loan from this Chinese government. We are sending some, I thought they were sent back because we're going to get some new ones. They've been with us for 10. The agreement was to have them for 10 years, and we've had them for 10 years. And actually more than that. And they're going to go back because they haven't had any luck in getting pregnant, and so they want to send them back to see with another couple. You know, they are such solitary creatures. They only sort of bump into each other in the wild every now and again, and then they only have a very small, minute opportunity for mating. It's ridiculous the amount of time they have for mating. It's just very negligible. Can't remember exactly what it was. Something really minute, 48 hours or something. Once a year, that's it. Or was it once every... Is it once every year? Can't remember now. Don't know whether to put that there or not. Whether it would spoil the... I think it will. We could put it up here. Let's put it there. That looks good there. So you could just keep going on this sort of stuff for ages, just playing around with all the different things. I love these vellum cuts that they Uniquely Creative does. I just think it just adds something else to the whole project. Just love them a lot. New. Okay, so I want more of these coral flowers around. One there maybe. Got another one here. Just little pops of colour. I think that's enough. Do another butterfly. Oops, we don't want that there, do we? Do another butterfly. Why not? Let's do it. One of these long skinny strips. And I wanted to use this word wonderful, but I didn't know where to put it. Yes, perfect. But before I do that, I think it just needs a bit more damask over here. Doesn't matter if it doesn't match up because it's so much of it's gone. And a bit here. Bit there. Okay, I might have overdone that, maybe. Oh well. I don't know. It's hard to know how much to do and how much not to do because I'm not very experienced with doing mixed media or stenciling or anything like that. Do I want to have a lace border? This was a die that came, you could buy to go with the kit. Actually, I think I quite like that going across there, so I might just make it as big as the word, like that. Does this need it up here? I think I might just put that there too. I think that looks alright there too. Oh no, now. I've taken it off. Probably changed my mind. Time's getting away from me, sorry. I just really enjoyed doing this sort of stuff. Playing with elements and creating a page. It needs to go under here. Cool. Did I say I was going to put some over here? Wonderful. I don't know. I think that does go. There are one more flowers, I don't know. or even half this doily. Just to sort of balance it off. Maybe half of this. I'll probably be sorry I did this now. No, I reckon that looks all right there. Just to blend in that die cut a bit more. I'd like to be able to, I know you're supposed to be able to use tweezers, but I can never get the hang of them. I always forget about them until it's too late. Would be a lot better, okay? You wouldn't have ink everywhere. Oops, it's too low. So anyway, we were back to the zoo. When our children were younger, well, when I was a long time ago, I know, but I used to not really enjoy going to the zoo because it always felt like a hot place. But they've done so much planting. It's so restful and beautiful and green, and there's lots of trees and undergrowth. It just looks really shady and cool, and it's just lovely. That's better. No, stop, Kay. No, stop. So do I want any of these things? No. Not really. I want this doily. Right. I think it looks fine the way it is. Stop playing with it. Do you want any more words? Do you want a word of love maybe up here? No, I think I just leave it as the word wonderful, but something's not quite right here. I think it's too big, that foam mount. It's just too high for the rest of it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of cardboard under there. Hopefully you won't be able to see it. Oh, you can a bit, because it's not. Try that way around, Kay. That's better. You can't, not so noticeable. So today we are home, and then our grandchildren are all together again at my eldest granddaughter's house. They're going to go to the pictures today to see something. Not sure what, because their work commitments are a bit different from my youngest daughter's commitments. They can work from home, and my eldest daughter is a freelance journalist as well as having another 3-day job working for the federal government, and so they have a bit more flexibility when they work from home, because they can look after their own daughter a bit more, and they offer to have our grandsons, which is really good because the kids get on really well together, which is awesome. Right, that's it. No more playing. Thank you very much for joining me today while I did a Is It Art Journaling page using Vintage Chronicles from Uniquely Creative. Thank you so much for all your support. If you are a subscriber and you haven't introduced yourself, please make a comment so I know who you are. I've met some new people, so that's really great. I would love to meet you too. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.